Good morning. It's been a minute since I got my lashes done. So today I am going out to go to my lash appointment and get them done. Um, I just kind of want to document this so that you guys can see the difference. Okay, so obviously these are my natural lashes, and my voice is a little raspy because I'm just waking up. And I have a raspy voice when I'm sleeping or just getting up or anything like that. So yeah, I'm about to go out and get my lashes done. See you in see you in a bit.
Whip it, yeah. I bought a clan, then one of my birds. This bigger than you. I'm taking on a new path.
Okay, now I'm in the restroom and I have to wash my face or my eyelashes with their face wash. I've already done it, so I'm ready to go. Hey guys, so I want to make this quick video to tell you about my thoughts and I don't know, just how I'm feeling about my lashes. I got them done July 14th and today is now July 23rd, so you can see what they look like. I posted a video so that you could see what they first looked like when I got them done, and obviously it's now been almost 10 days, but not quite. So, yeah, a couple have fell out, but maybe about 5 or 6, nothing really major. So, they're not as full as they once were. Like, I have some spots or whatever, but they're still really cute. My normal lashes, like my natural lashes, are a 12, and these are a 14. I went to um, a lash. I guess you could say salon. I wanted to say studio for a minute, but a lash salon, and I got them done. And it is called the Amazing Lash Studio. It's up in Buckhead. I work closer, or I work in Buckhead, so it was close to my job. So whenever I got off work, I just kind of was driving around and seeing there's a lash studio by me. So that's where I went. Your first set is $79.99, I want to say, and then after that, the prices kind of jump. So I took the opportunity and I went for the $79.99. Sorry. And yeah, this is what I got. I can't remember what style I chose. I kind of just showed a picture of what I wanted, and that's what I got. But I love them. They are super soft. You can't really see. Extremely soft. And my lash tech, she was great. We kind of chit-chatted a bit, talked about whatever. And I don't know, she just kind of assured me that everything would be okay. And everything did turn out well, because I have had a lash scare experience. It did not go well, and I can definitely tell you about that. So I found this girl on Instagram, and her lashes look cute. I showed them to my friend. She was like, whatever. Because she also does lashes. She's bomb. That was the first person who did my lashes, and let me tell you, they were amazing. And that's why I went back, because I loved her so much, and I love the way, I don't know, lashes are just easy. Like, I can wake up and go, and I don't have to put on mascara. I can cry, and I don't have to worry about mascara running down my face. I can take a shower and still feel like, hey girl, you doing it, okay? Lashes still popping and all. That's how I can feel without mascara. And I don't have to worry about, oh, is my mascara waterproof? Oh, after I scrub my eyes with this waterproof mascara, it'll rip out a couple lashes. I don't have to worry about that. It's just, it's easier. So yeah, that was that. So anyways, my friend, she did them back home, and I'll show you what they look like when she did them.
Spin a bag on my wrist, spin a bag on my bitch, spin another bag on the whip. Bank account still a lit, nigga like I just hit a lick. Still ride around with a stick, fakeness make me sick. We got lit, got lit.
After getting the natural set, I was definitely hooked, and I figured I could try classic. No, I can go for the full thing because I love these. And then if they fall out, they don't look as sparse. Sorry, they don't look as sparse. So I'm gonna go with it. And that's why I went with these. But anyways, the second time I went to go get them done, it's because I found this girl on Instagram, and she's a lash technician or whatever. Sorry, I'm hiding my baby hairs. And she's a lash technician, and she's certified or whatever. And it's all cool and dandy if you're learning things, but you need to disclose that to people. Don't let me say this. Don't say you know what you're doing if you're still training. It's just like that. Anyways, I don't know if she was still training, but from my experience, that's what I would take from it. Basically, I went in there and I asked for a classic set. And for all of you guys who don't know what a classic set is, it's basically when they take, or a natural set, whatever. It's when they take one false mink lash and glue it onto one of your natural lashes. And those who get volume sets, it's basically 3 lashes glued together like a fan, so it does this. And then they glue that one onto one of your lashes. It's never a whole bunch glued onto a whole bunch of your lashes. It's either a fan glued onto one lash or one individual lash glued onto one of your lashes. That's how it's supposed to go. So I asked for a classic set, which is 1-on-1, not 3-on-1 or anything like that. When I left out of there, the lashes felt hard. I don't know, they just didn't look the same as these. And I have a picture of what they look like, so you'll be able to see the difference.
Tell me, tell me, tell me. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Did you find what you're looking for?
They just didn't look the same. They didn't feel the same. But I was like, you know what? I don't really know what I'm talking about. And these are like, they're cute. Definitely not the same, I can tell. But they're fine with me. So I went home. And the next day, my right eye, like, they just start falling off. So I call her. I'm like, hey, you know, such and such is going on. She was like, oh, well, you're not supposed to get your lashes wet for the first 48 hours. I didn't know that. So there's a tip. Do not get your lashes wet for the first 48 hours after you get them done. So I'm like, okay, but mind you, I didn't like scrub my face or anything. I just kind of went to go take a shower. But anyways, that's what she told me. So I go back to her and she fixes them. And I go back home. And now I'm like, okay, I know I can't get my face wet or anything like that. So I don't know. I go to sleep and I wake up. And now my left side of my lashes are falling out. And now I'm like picking up these lashes because now I'm like, what the heck? So I pick them up and I understand why they now feel a lot coarser than how they felt when my friend did them. And it was because she glued multiple together. I told her I wanted a classic set, and she put a volume set on me. However, her fans were not correct. Her fans should have done this, and they were like, shh, maybe one will stick out. And some were just, all three were glued together to where they looked like it was one, but really they're three. And because of that, they were too heavy on my natural lashes, because not only did she use a classic set lash to make a fan, which means that they are thicker than a volume lash that makes a fan, it was just more weight onto my lashes. So my real lashes were falling out because they were too heavy. And after a while, I had patches in my eyelashes. Yeah. So, yeah, I had patches in my eyelashes. And the second time I also went to her, I told her, like, yo, she fixed it. And I told her, like, the first time, I was like, yeah, these weren't really what I asked for. I wanted the classic natural set. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't understand that. And I'm thinking, like, how do you not understand that? But anyways, like, whatever. I'm not a bad client or customer or whatever you want to say. So I'm just like going with the flow. So after my lashes are falling out and I have like a patch missing and my lashes have broken off, I tell her, like, at this point I kind of just want a refund because this is what I paid for and this is the worst experience ever. Praise God that wasn't my first experience, but it was still a bad one. So she tells me no. She's like, yeah, I don't give refunds, but I can give you a free set. A free set? I'm like, you can give me a free set. Why would I trust you again? I gave you the opportunity to fix them. And when I asked for you to take these off and give me the classic set, you said, oh no, you have to wait until those fall off. You can't remove these? I've never heard of that before. But again, this is my first time starting out. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's not a thing. But I'm thinking, like, you go to the salon to get them removed. So why can't you remove them if you're certified? So, anyways, then the one scratching me in my eyeball, she takes her finger and she just scoots it over. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go home. I'll just have to wait until these things fall off since she can't remove them, and I'll have to deal with this. But when I said wait until they fall off, I did not intend for them to rip out my lashes and create patches. That's not how the cycle's supposed to work. Your natural lashes are supposed to grow in and push out the lash that has a false lash attached to it, and it replaces it. That's how the cycle works. It's not supposed to just weigh your real lashes down to where they fall out before your lashes life cycle. And now, next thing you know, you're bald head and you're blinking and you got some patches and lashes missing from your eyes. Yeah, so I just wanted my refund. So I asked her, she declined. She said, oh, we'll give you, we'll do a free set. I'm like, no, with what lashes? Like, why would I trust you again? Like, I just want my refund. Like, I'm not even going to be nasty or rude. I just want my refund. So I sent a request on Cash App from a refund, and she declines it. So then I had to go through this whole process and go through Cash App and get my money back. And that took a minute, but it worked. I got my money back. Praise God. But like I said, it was a process. And that was definitely the worst experience of my life. And I was so scared that my lashes were not going to grow back and I was going to have that patch. And this is what my lashes looked like afterwards. Not only were they broken off, they were shorter, but I also had patches. And when the lash extensions fell out, you could clearly see the damage. Yeah, it was terrible. I just had to keep putting castor oil on my eyes and hoping my lashes would rejuvenate and grow back stronger. Patch. I was mortified. I can't even tell you. Like it I'm so happy that my lashes grew back. I put castor oil on my lashes every single night. Sometimes I did it before I went to sleep and when I woke up. I would rub castor oil on my eyes. I would comb through my lashes with castor oil. I'd even put them on my eyebrows. I was afraid because after that night when my lashes started falling out, not just the fake ones, my real ones, I went on Google and I started looking up and it had happened to other people. Except for some people, their lashes didn't grow back and they are stuck with patches. And I knew that's not something I wanted to deal with. I didn't go into I didn't go into this thinking that was going to happen. I wouldn't wish it on anyone, and I definitely knew I had to be proactive and I had to do something in order for them to regenerate and grow back. So that's what I did. And for about, I want to say a month and a half, I did that. And they finally grew back. And so I did that. In April, May, I was asking for my money back, and that's when I was having the patch. So almost close to 2 months, I had patches. So yeah, traumatic. I will not out her because I'm not about bad business shaming or anything like that. You know, people change, they need practice. But I will say, for those who are learning, those who are practicing, you need to let someone know, like, hey, I'm still training, hey, I'm still learning. And because of that, I will give you a discount. Not only that, but I will refund you your money if I do not disclose any of this information, if that makes sense. I think that's the nice thing to do. That's the right thing to do. That's the moral thing to do. Not to cheat someone, shice them out of their money, and then say, oh, well, you're lost. Stop contacting me. Because after that, she blocked me. Yeah. Anyways, for this video, I was still attending the Amazing Lash Studio, but I did stop because they're still looking for a lash adhesive that works. For the moment, their lash extensions do not stay on because they have not found a glue that works. So you have to go in and get a fill every week, maybe every week and a half. And it's supposed to be every 3 weeks. And I just didn't feel like that was needed. So I was spending like $100 every week to get my lashes redone. And it wasn't anything that I was doing, but it was because of their weak glue, pretty much. So yeah, I just had to find a new place. But finding a lash tech that works, it's hard because I've gone through a lot of trials and errors. And it's now January 2nd, 2019, and I've actually decided to no longer do lash extensions because of the so many trials and errors that I had to go through and the damage that it's actually done to my lashes that no one tells you about and no one discusses. And I'll actually post another video about all of this if you're interested. But again, the Amazing Lash Studio was one of the lash salons that I've tried, and it just didn't work out. Not because of the lash techs, but because the glue it wasn't good. It just didn't work. Okay, guys, and again, that's it. Those are my thoughts. I like the Amazing Lash Studio. I like the technician who did my lashes. I like the feel of my lashes. They aren't heavy. Just know that whenever you first get them done, it takes about 2 hours of your day. So plan that out. Do not get your lashes wet for the first 48 hours because then the adhesive it doesn't bond to your lashes as strong because obviously water, I don't know, it kind of helps repel things. It keeps them slick so that they aren't able to stick. What Let me think what else. I keep a little eyelash brush so that I can comb through them occasionally. You do need to wash your lashes from time to time with a, what would I say? Not with a soap that's meant for your eyelash, for your eye area or your lashes in general. Because if you don't, they kind of get dirty and you'll see like yellow stuff caked up at the top. I don't have that because I do wash my lashes and it would be gross if I didn't. If you don't wash your lashes, here's what to expect. Buildup of dead skin cells and oil that naturally sheds from your body. And the longer you go without cleaning them, the more irritated your eyes become and the more of a risk you have of getting an infection. Because at the end of the day, your lashes are supposed to protect your eyes from getting bugs or dirt and stuff in there. So they do have a real purpose aside from being cute. So they do collect dirt and things like that. And eye boogers, you get crusties all the time. So of course your eyelashes are right by your eyes. It would be no brainer to think, oh, I'm gonna get some little crusties on my eyelashes. Of course. So just be mindful of that. Wash them, brush them, but wait 48 hours before you start doing that. And then you can be cute and look bomb all you want. And again, my lashes that I have on right now are a 14, but my natural lashes are a 12. So keep that in mind. You do not have to go to a 14. You can go shorter than that. The first time I got my lashes done, I went with a 13. And I still like them. So again, I'll show you what that looked like because my friend, she's awesome. But anyways, I had a 13. These are 14s. And I like them. I don't think volume sets are for me. That has a totally different look. They're heavier, they're thicker, they're fuller. And the look of you flying away, your eyeballs being carried off, that's what the impression that they give me. They don't look natural. And I want to wake up and a guy think like, dang, her lashes are always popping. Yeah, boo. Not, dang, like, when you going to take them off? That's not what I want. Again, I'm the type of person who likes a more natural and, I don't know, subtle type of look. But that's not everyone. And you do not have to like my preference just because that's what I like or just because that's what I'm talking about. It's just my preference and we all have them. So don't be ashamed to go and get your volume set. Don't be ashamed to say, hey, no, that's not my style. That is okay. Do you, live you, pick what fits best with your personality, best with your character, best with what you like, and stick with it. At the end of the day, you're still going to be beautiful regardless. And even if these lashes fall off or your lashes fall off, you're still going to be cute. And that is a-okay. And if you do have a disaster like I did where my lashes fell out, use castor oil, okay? And the castor oil I'm talking about, I think it's like something compressed. I'll show you because I had it in another video whenever I was talking about my eyebrows. So anyways, I'll post a picture of that again and you guys can see what castor oil I was talking about. And I bought it at Walmart in the laxative section. And again, buy you a little wand so that you can comb through your lashes in case you have a mishap like I had. And it'll be solved. Just wait a couple months because it's not a miracle grow or anything like that. It takes time for your lashes to grow. It takes about 3 weeks for your lashes to hit a full life cycle. In case you do have any mishaps, this is the castor oil that I use and have been using to help grow my eyebrows and lashes. And this is what the classic looks like versus the volume set. So you pick and decide. So it's okay. Don't be ashamed. Life happens. Things happen. Just be prepared. All right, guys. Bye.